Alright, for these we want to write these with positive exponents. So if you look at number 1, like 10 doesn't have a negative exponent, y to the 4th doesn't have a negative exponent, but this guy does. So we're going to take that one, move it down. So left up top we'll have 10y to the 4th over x squared. And that's it for that one. Number 2 is a little bit more complicated. I'm going to go ahead and move everything so it has a positive exponent to begin with. So that 12 is going to stay up top. The y is going to stay up top. On the bottom, the 20 is going to stay there. But that x to the negative 8th has to move up. And the y to the negative 4th has to move up. And then that x to the negative 2nd has to move down. Alright, so I'll clean that up a little bit. Up top we have 12x to the 8th and then y to the 5th. And on the bottom, 20x squared. And now we can go ahead and reduce it. And you could have reduced it from the beginning if you wanted to, but I just feel like it's easier whenever the exponents are positive. So 12 over 20 will reduce, let's see here, 4 goes into both of them. So 3 over 5. The 8, or the x's, you can subtract 8 and 2. There are more x's to begin with in the numerator, so x to the 6th is going to stay up top. And then y to the 5th is already simplified. Alright, for number 3, you want to make sure everything gets squared there. So 9 squared is 81. X to the negative 2nd squared, you'd multiply those exponents together to get x to the negative 4th. And y to the 10th. And this problem really becomes like number 1 was, where this is the only thing with a negative exponent, so it needs to move down. So 81 y to the 10th over x to the 4th. And we'll look at number 4. So each of these, it says rewrite using rational exponents, and then for 4D we'll rewrite it in radical form. So remember, fraction exponents and radicals go hand in hand. So for this first one, whatever the power is here is going to be your numerator. And then whatever the index here is going to be your denominator. So it'd be x to the 5/4. For B, you don't see any numbers written there, but technically the exponent that's on the y is 1. And then the index, when it's not written, is the square root, or you could fill in a little 2. So this one would be y to the 1/2. For C, your index is 3, so that's going to be your denominator, and your power is 8, so that's going to be your numerator. And D uses the same idea, except we're kind of going back the opposite way. So that denominator is going to become your index, and that tells you what root to take. And the numerator is your power. So here you can do the 5th root of 32. The 5th root of 32 is 2. And when you cube 2, your answer there is just 8.